what have we here? A prey is caught in my web. What could it be this time? Ah, there you are, my little darling. I must say, you're struggling quite desperately to get out of my webs. Unfortunately, I'm just too good at weaving. I have never seen a creature of your kind before. You seem to have wings, like that of a butterfly. Yet, your frame, your body, is that of a human. What kind of creature are you? A fairy? Fairy. I've never heard of such a being before. It's not often that such curious creatures wander this deep into my forest, especially not ones as cute as yourself. I admire your determination regarding releasing yourself from my web. But be warned, pretty creature. Webbing, while soft as silk, is stronger than a steel sword. The humans wish they could reach my level of quality. There's only one being in this forest strong enough to release you from your bindings, and you're staring right at him. Oh dear, what to do with you? I suppose I should do what all dark creatures do with someone like you. I'm afraid I have no choice but to consume you entirely. I'll admit, I've never tasted the blood of a magical creature before, but there's a first time for everything. First time you've seen someone so what? What did you say? Nice try. But such tricks of flattery will not work on a dark creature like myself. Wait, you are serious? You really think I look pretty? Well, you have interesting tastes, little snack. Cease your ramblings. I most certainly am not. I'm a Drider, a creature of darkness and despair that drains the blood of his victims by means of... no, kissing? No, It is not kissing. Well, yes, it's done with my mouth, but it's more like biting. You don't mind being touched by my lips? You are... You are truly a most strange prey. Most other prey would never resort to such absurd survival tactics. Listen, I find it hard to believe someone would actually enjoy this. Most prey tend to more be unsettled than anything of this nature. Oh, you are unsettled? Good. Unsettled by how someone as pretty as me can exist. Would you stop with this little game? I'm not going to release you from my web. Because you might get hurt. Because my prey must be properly consumed. You want me to do it now? No, I'm not going to do it just yet. I have to wait until you... turn ripe? Why, yes, that is something that prey does. For my species, there's a unique taste that we go after regarding this. Why, yes. In fact, the unique taste is much like that of chicken. How do I know what chicken tastes like? You know what? On second thought, I decided not to eat you. You're probably rotten anyways. Right, you're still alive. Never mind that. I have temporary insanity. You're free to go. Fly about as you wish. Did you just... You just threw yourself back into my web? Yes. Why? Because you like my webs? They're soft? And because you think I'm pretty? Would you stop making that joke? Of course it's a joke. It must be. I'm a Drider. What in Plij's name? There's nothing uniquely attractive about me at all. There's nothing remotely attractive about me. I've got a cute face. And it's not scary? Well, I'm flattered. But in all seriousness, you are free to go. You're not going to leave until I explain? Explain what? Explain why I was trying to scare you? Saw right through my act, huh? Yeah. Admittedly, I'm not very good at it. But you know, usually my appearance alone is enough to deter people. I didn't expect anyone to ever actually flirt with me or act in the exact opposite way that everyone else had. And especially with you, you're so into this. Very well, though. I shall explain. My family, and the entire Drider colony, has guarded this forest for several generations. While it is our territory, it is also our prison. We are duty-bound to ensure that no foolish individual stumble across this territory without being frightened to never return. That is due to the door of the forest. If some unwitting passerby were to stumble across it, they could unleash a dark creature that would endanger all life. There's more to that. You see, long ago, this being, known as Kosa to some, Ash Tears to others, and the creature of doom to those remaining, was once allowed to walk among our world several millennia ago. She plunged the world into something horrifying. No, not darkness. No, definitely not. Not fire either. Not pain, not suffering, nor anything of that sort. It was something far more foul. She plunged the world into an eternal source of fulfillment. You think so? You really believe that that doesn't sound so bad? Imagine a world, if you will, where every single desire is fulfilled at once. A world where you no longer have to try to succeed, where no one does. You may think it's all paradise, but recall, you are looking from the perspective of someone who may not have all your desires fulfilled. For the people of the old world, this was not the case. Whatever they wanted, they received in a heartbeat. There was no pain, no sadness, no suffering, as they, none of them, wanted it. As such, they were left feeling completely empty. Along with removing the bad things, the good things were lost as well. There was no accomplishment, no victory, no joy, no pleasure. When this empty sensation was introduced, it removed all bad and all good, since there was no reference of comparison. It then became far worse for the old world people. As soon as they started to feel there was no challenge, no purpose to living, their desires brought forth that challenge. Their desires began to conflict with one another. They created through desire more hardship and more agony, far more than the old world could possibly hold. And this is due to the fact that they needed to strike a balance once again. As a result of this, the world you and I occupy, the world we are in now, with you tangled in my web, and I telling you my story, is the remnants of the world created through this pain. As such, we sealed the creature, we spider people, Driders, within this very forest, so that it may never be unleashed again. The greatest foe we face, our own hearts. And that, my dear fairy, is why I guard this place, and prevent others by returning, by scaring them out of their mind. Yet for some reason, you're an exception. Yes, and you still think I'm pretty. Look, I am flattered. I really am. But like I said, my place is here. I need to maintain my guard over it. What? You can't be serious. You literally just met me. You want to live here too? You don't know the first thing about me. You don't know what I'm like at all. Sacrificing myself to save the world? Well, letting you go and, well, I mean, those are just regular decent acts that anyone with a conscience would do. What? That's how you know you can trust me? Well, Fine. Fine. Just don't blame me when I'm suddenly not all you hoped and dreamt of. Don't yay like that. Stop looking at me like that. No, I'm not flustered, no. Well, I am glad to see you're excited. You're ready for what? To be wrapped up in my webbing? What do you mean? You can't just demand that I wrap you up in silk. Do you have any idea how hard it is to spin that? Well, okay, fine, it's not that hard, but... Now, don't look at me with pleading eyes, come on. You can't... You know what? Fine. Okay. I'll do it. I'll wrap you in silk. Just... Please tell me you'll try to sleep after that. I'm already exhausted. Yeah, telling that story took a lot out of me. Okay. Here I go. I'll just spin you around a few times. Just start at your ankles, going up your legs, around your waist, and then once I get to your wings, I'll just let my webbing create a bit of a gap between them, just so you have breathing room to move them around. I know that can be a little uncomfortable. I like your wings, yeah. They're pretty. Okay, yeah, I admit I said you were pretty earlier, too. No, shut up. There, that should do it, I think. Wait, what? You want to nuzzle up to my chest? I guess I can arrange that. Come here. Just press your head against it, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not used to this. Again, I literally just met you, so it's kind of like somewhat weird, but like you're really, really cute. And I think I'm just so flattered by you finding me cute because you're like the first person to ever do so. So, thank you. I appreciate you.